Alright, hello everybody. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Should we get the show on the road? I think we should. Hopefully that's worked. I'm trying out a new way of using OBS tonight, as well as actually setting up the game. Oh, that does work. That looks quite nice, actually. So fingers crossed this is all going to work properly. You should be able to see, yep, cursor's working. Game seems to be loaded properly. Cool. Change that very quickly. The Hatfield have a 6-letter name? Not sure. Hat Town, maybe? Hat Ton? I don't really want to guess. All of this I think I'm going to leave as is, actually, to be perfectly honest. This is what's going to change, though. So I have tweeted Hatfield. Hopefully the Twitter account is still active. It seems to be more active this season than it was last season. One thing I do need to do very quickly is... Where did I save it? I think I saved it on my phone. I'm knocking stuff all over the place now. I'm very unprepared for this. Somewhere on my phone I have the kits that Harry made for me. Let me try and find them, because they're really nice kits, and obviously I'd quite like to use them. Maybe I'll just search on my Gmail. Bear with me just 1 second. I'm clicking and pressing things that I shouldn't be clicking and pressing now as well. As I say, very underprepared. Very underprepared. Hey, Sparky, you are just in time. I'm about to recreate your kits. In fact, actually, you probably have more experience of this than I do. How do you put the kits into the game? Where is it? I think this is one. No, it's not it. This one? This is the one. Okay. I think this is the one that I liked the most. You can't see what I'm doing at the moment, but I'm downloading the kits. And then somewhere, there it is, there's an away kit. Which looks just as awesome. In fact, that's probably the right one. Let me cancel this one. I can't because it's downloaded. Okay, open that one, open that one. Golden FM may have a tutorial. Okay, cool, thank you. Let me get the home kit up first. Doesn't need to be that big. I will show you what the kits look like in a second. I mean, you'll see them in the game anyway, but they're awesome. They are very awesome. I'm very happy with them. I need to find which one it is on here, though. So it's stripes with... Oh, God. I take it the kits are in the game. And I'm not putting them in a kit that doesn't actually exist. Which one is it? It looks like this one, but I think actually it's is it that one? I'm trying to sort of look at both screens at the same time and it's not going very well. I think it is, or is it that one? It might be that one. Yeah, it looks like that one. Okay. Square for number. Cool. Foreground is going to be... I've got the RGB numbers. 10128. There we go. M4J blue, as I like to call it. And then this one is 255 00 or M4J red. think they're the wrong way around, actually. Alright, they're generic designs. Okay. So I'll make one that looks vaguely like the kit that you've made. And then obviously I'll assign it correctly. Oh, that needs to be... Maybe it's not this one then. Oh, there must be a way of doing it. Oh, is it a red collar? It's a red collar. So I want it to be blue on the back, but I want it to be predominantly blue on the front as well. I'm going to change it to, I think, this one. Yeah, I heard Millwall beat Bolton, wasn't it? 2-0. Good result. I was at the Steamage game tonight. If you saw me on Twitter, you'll see that. We drew 1-1 with Mansfield, which is a little bit disappointing actually, because I'd have liked to have beaten Mansfield. But considering they're just outside the playoffs and we are still apparently fighting for safety, I imagine we're pretty much safe now. But you know, it's still touch and go at times, so it's nice to get the result. I'm not happy with any of these kits. None of them really match what I want them to look like. I think that one's probably the closest. I mean, that one's not bad. It's really annoying. I want it to be predominantly blue on the front and predominantly blue on the back, and it doesn't seem to be a way of actually doing that. If I just make that plain. Okay. There we go. Right. Swap these around. So you're now red. You're now blue. There we go. That looks a lot nicer. Hello, Josh. For some reason, Twitch thinks you're new here. I know you're not new here at all. Mansfield and Nottingham's feeder. I mean, they're very close, geographically speaking, and it's probably true, to be fair. I'm not a big fan of Mansfield. Even before Steve Evans came in, I wasn't a massive fan of them, and I'm certainly not a massive fan of them now he's been and gone. I think that looks pretty cool. Alternative kit number, don't need to worry about that. Yeah, I think that's about as close as we're going to get it, I would say. And then here we want blue shorts. All blue shorts with maybe white outline. And then the number colour is probably also going to be white. The outline is black. Can this be red? I mean, I suppose that looks alright. I won't do stripes, because stripes is a bit too... Ugh. That's pretty cool. With the red down the side. And then socks. Again, all blue. Actually, that's going to be red. That's going to be red. That's going to be M4J blue. And then outline is going to be white. And we'll make them like that, I think. Luton are no longer top. Luton are second, I believe. Accrington are top. Luton have, I think the technical term is bottled it. They were top. They were miles ahead. And since then, it's all gone a bit south. Not that, you know, I don't have much sympathy for Luton. I think it's well documented, my my disdain for Luton. So I don't feel very sorry for them. Alright, that one for this, and then the foreground, so that's that. That is that. I think the stripe needs to be thicker. Is there a thicker striped version? Yes, that one. Yeah, that looks much nicer. And then outline is also going to be red. Awesome. And then the number colours on the back, I'm going to make blue. See if that works. It kind of works. Kind of works. And then here we're going to have that type of short with red down the sides, white there, red outline, and again blue number. And then the socks are going to be red there, white there, and I think I'll just leave them like that actually. I think that looks quite nice. Oh, Accrington being top is really... If anything were to grind my gears more in football, it's definitely that. I hate it. I can't sleep at night because of it, essentially. Alright, save. Third kit. Shall I make a third kit? I don't think we need one. Goalkeeper kit as well. I'd like a goalkeeper kit. Obviously, there isn't one that Harry's made, but... I mean, in the past, I've made some very eccentric goalkeeper kits. So let's give this a try, shall we? Keeper kit. Trying to make one that won't clash with referees. That would be nice. So then we can actually wear it every game. Also try not to make it clash with our own kit. That would also be nice. Kind of want to do something like this. And then maybe have a deep green and a deep purple. Like that. As a keeper kit. Yeah, Sunderland going down would be very sweet. I mean, they laughed at Newcastle. They laughed and they laughed and they laughed. But we're in 10th in the Premier League and they're fighting for survival. So, who's the real winner here? Maybe this type of kit. Let me have a look at some example EFL goalkeeper kits. I'm trying to remember what Stevenage's keeper kit looks like. Tom King. Oh, there we go. Actually, Macron would be the smart one to look at, since Macron are apparently supplying the kits for Hatfield. Work hard, play harder is their tagline. I think that's quite cool. I think what happened with Chris Coleman is he was at Wales, and I think he got a bit bored of being the nearly rans in Wales. So what he decided to do, which I think, you know, he didn't make a bad decision necessarily, but he decided to leave being a national manager and become a club manager again. I reckon Sunderland seemed like a good idea at the time, shall we say. I think he went in with the intention of signing a load of young Welsh players on loan or on transfers to actually help him turn the team around. And then he took the job, started looking for players to sign, and they all turned around and said, no thank you, we're not interested. That's my theory. Alright, I'm on Macron's website. Finding me some keeper kit. Oh, that's a nice one. Alright, let's try that one. So that is... It's kind of that one, but I'm more inclined to go for this one. It's kind of got two stripes. Is it that one? And again, it kind of is. It's really difficult. I mean, they got some nice kits on here. They got some very nice kits on here. Is that Lazio? Yeah, they make Lazio's kit. I didn't know that. Well, we're learning something tonight. Our kit is also very similar to Hajduk Splits, apparently. It's good to know. I mean, Sparky doesn't like the Hatfield kit because he says it's too much like Palace, but I actually kind of based it off Cayenne in France. I think they got a very nice kit. Well, they had a very nice kit. I don't actually know what their kit looks like anymore. How does that look? That's pretty good. As a first choice keeper kit. Alright, this is going to be shorts. And it's just going to be that with the purple first. No, the green first, isn't it? And the purple there. Actually, I think that might look better the other way around. That's purple and that's green. Keeper kits tend to be green and yellow and colours like that. That's what makes them stand out. It's this, I think I was at the football actually when someone said this. Very rarely you hear something intelligent at a football stadium. But someone was saying that the reason the colours are like they are is because when you see bright colours, you instinctively make that your target. So it's a way of putting strikers off scoring goals, is they end up unintentionally aiming at the goalkeeper because of the bright colours. If that's true, then that's genius. If it's untrue, then it's still a pretty, you know, it's a believable lie, let's call it. Let's wear those colour socks. So that needs to be purple. This needs to be green. And outline is also purple. Alright, so that's the home kit. Although I'm starting to think that should be the away kit. I think the home kit should be something a bit brighter. Right, hang on, let's make the away kit really quick. Oop. Press the wrong button. Let me minimize these again so I can actually see what you guys are seeing on screen. There we go. Right. So you are shirt. You were this type. And that was purple. That was green. That was purple. And that was black. And then here you are shorts. It was the stripe one. I think it was, no, it was that one, wasn't it? And that was purple. This one was green. This one was purple. And this one was black. Okay, and then this was socks. It was that type. No, it was that type. And again, you are purple. You are green. You are purple. Alright, so that's the sensible kit. Now let's go mental with the home kit. So let's choose a really out there type design. So the Harrogate kit is plain purple with sponsorships dotted all over it. Yeah, because they're about the same level, aren't they? Obviously they're in the northern version of the southern leagues, but yeah, I hear what you're saying. I think like this, let's say, and then we'll try that. So it's got to be really bright and like and that is pretty bright and if you ask me. That's quite something. I've also noticed in the lower leagues, like the goalkeeper kit tends to be like the away kit, but with different colours. I like this one as well because it's kind of pointing to his legs, as if saying, "Kick it at my legs and I'll save it," kind of thing. Like a subliminal arrow. What do you reckon? Or do you think that's a bit too... The other option, of course, is go like bright green. That's the wrong one. Go bright green. And then have this as the yellow. And then have that as the pink. That's quite bright. Any thoughts on this? Is it a bit too garish, or do you reckon it could work? That one's good because they're all equal. Or there's all these ones here. Bearing in mind, this is going to have to be the kit that we wear pretty much throughout the duration of the save. Oh, that's kind of what I was trying to do, Sparky, is the multicoloured one. In fact, when I typed in goalkeeper kit, the first one that came up, I think it's Wickham's one this season. It's like a brightly coloured camouflage type. Well, yeah, I think the AI would work a little... Although, I mean, I've got 2 saves in FM18, and I would say that the strikers can be pretty poor in both of them, really. Depends who you're playing as and who you're playing against. I mean, that kind of works. Maybe a white number, just keep it simple. There needs to be something. I mean, there's this one, I suppose. That's quite something. You can edit it later if you have the... Oh, can you? I might have to invest in that then. Alright, checkered pattern or this one. Let's see, chessboard or... What's this one called? What's this one called first? So this one's called checks, and this one is horizontal tricolour. So checks or tricolour. Bearing in mind we can change it later if necessary. I favour this one because it shows the 3 colours better. If I go for this one, then I think I'm going to swap the yellow with something like a bright orange. Sparky likes the tri. What does this look like with bright orange? From the start. Like if I just selected that. Ooh. Interesting. That's an interesting looking kit. So that's the next question. Orange or pink? Check is more distracting. Okay, I mean we could always set up a 3rd kit or change the away kit to be blue, to be green and purple checked. Yeah, now it's a question of pink or orange. I like the pink, but I think this pink is a bit washed out, so I would want to go for something a bit more like this one. Same with the green. Something a bit less washed out. Oh, yes. That looks like a sweet. Fully pink. Okay. I think pink is the general consensus then. And then the keeper kit will be kind of the opposite of that. So... that green, I think it was, and then this pink. So the and then the orange, not the orange, the yellow. So the color continues from the pink down into the shorts, and then the socks. I think this should be the other way around. That should be black, and that should be white. Let me check that on here as well, actually. Does that... I suppose that looks fine there. And then the socks will be the green. So that'll be the pink. This will be the green. And this will be the yellow. I quite like that. I think that looks pretty good. So that's our home kit with the stripes. That's our away kit with the diagonal. We don't have a 3rd kit. I'm not sure if I need one. Not sure if I need one, but the goalkeeper home kit is that one, and the goalkeeper away kit is that one. There shouldn't be any clashes. There might be clashes with referees. The only thing is, yeah, I mean that's got green and purple. I think I'm going to swap these around again. So otherwise you've got 2 greens, so you'll never be able to wear the 2nd kit because it will just clash with the first one. Let's try this out. Depending on how quickly we can get through all this, I would like to get the game loaded up tonight to actually find out if it's going to work. That's the interesting thing. Alright, so that's the new goalkeeper away kit. That's the home kit. That's the first team away kit, which I think looks pretty damn close. There is a red line at the bottom, but this is just for the match engine, and that's the home kit. Save. Alright, so that's the easy bit done. I think. Now it's going to get a little bit more complicated. So, anyone who's watched my channel in the past knows that I did a series 5 years ago now? 6 years ago? Called You Don't Win Anything with Kids. And the idea of that series was, I took a load of 14, 15, 16, as high as 17-year-olds, started them in the Skrill South, as it was known at the time, and by the end of the series we'd got up into the championship. I want to use that squad of players again, but not with the same stats, because the stats made them a little bit overpowered. But I liked the players. I think I formed an actual attachment with the squad, which is always a good thing if you manage to do that. So what I would like to do, unfortunately, yes, that was the easy bit, because I'd like to create a brand new set of those players to actually play for my Hatfield team. They might not get past the first season, they might be with us throughout the entire duration of the save. At this moment in time, I do not know. But we are going to give it a go and see how we get on. So first and foremost, we're going to start with our goalkeeper. Now, my other rule that I'm going to bring in is, because we're so far down the English pyramid, I'm not going to have any international players. So in the past we had Fernando Quintaka, who played in goal. We're not going to have him this time. We're not going to have Villa at right back. We're not going to have Klotmus at left wing. None of that stuff. Yeah, the second time we did it, I don't think our squad was actually that good. Like, I didn't feel the connection with it for some reason. The reason I wanted to do this actually was because I was watching the series back on my channel, and I'd forgotten just how much I enjoyed playing as that team. It was one of my all-time favourite teams to play as, so I would very much like to give them a second chance at life. Now, date of birth was the thing that I was a little bit, because originally I wanted to do it as if they were now 5-6 years older than they were back then. So instead of being 14, they'd now be 20, that kind of thing. The only problem with that is I can't remember all their date of births, and I can't be bothered to go load it up and look, because it will take me hours to do that. And I'm sure you guys don't want to sit here and watch me, or just watch this blank screen here while I read up a database that you guys can't even see. So, we're going to create new date of births for all of these guys to make them approximately somewhere between 18 and 21 years old, give or take. So, what are we in? 2018 now, so 98 would make them 20. So 97 would make them 21. So let's say King was born in 2000, and he was born April, what's today? April 10th. Let's do that. April 10th, 2000. City of birth, London. Or London Coney, because that's nice and local. That's very close to Hatfield. Nation, England. Agent, none. I'm not going to worry about declared for or anything like that. Contract, club is going to be Hatfield. That one, Hatfield Town. Date joined, yep. All that stuff I think I can pretty much leave. Person data, alright. I have a random number generator that I have here. if I press go, alright, so the first number is 15. How many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm now going to do 7 random numbers between 1 and 20. Okay, so the next number is 7. Then it's 5. Then 4. It's not very good. Then 10. Are these all in ascending order? Yeah, we need random numbers. Alright, this is better. In fact, hang on. Let me... Every time a good one comes up, I press stop and then it misses. Right, here we go. 18. So, 18. Then 6. Then 17. Then 15. Then 16. Then 3 for sportsmanship, oh dear, and then 10. Okay. Player data. So your shirt name is going to be as normal. Current ability 84, it says. Okay. So this is the bit where I need to get it right. I'm trying to remember. I think it was 15 players that were from England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. I think that's how many it was. Alright, let's go with the recommended current ability. I think that's way too high, though. Why is that now changed to 115? We'll do that. I've no idea what this is actually going to do. I wish it would tell you that, actually, when you're doing it. You were left-footed, I think, back in the day. So you're going to be 20 left foot and, let's say, 10 right foot. Height. Oh, God. Feet. 2 centimeters. Alright, so let's say 6'3". I think that's a pretty decent height. That's 192 centimeters. Well, basically, I mean, I'm not planning on making new players. So, if you remember in the past, we had Gareth Jones, Liam King. Was it Liam King? I think it was Liam King. Oh yeah, Geraint O'Brien. We had the Wilson brothers up front. Midfield was McGregor and McConnor. Right midfield was Drewson. Left midfield was Johnson, I think. We also had Thompson. Who were the... Robinson, Cartwright, Grant. There must have been more than that, and I've forgotten who they are. So I'm not planning on making new players. I'm planning on using the existing ones. Plus, once I get into the game, I'll be making signings as well. So I think somewhere between... I think it's somewhere between 10 and 15 was how many we had. Kilogram to stone. Or stone to kilogram. That's the thing, I'm assuming this is in stone. This is all imperial. It doesn't tell you. That's really annoying that it doesn't tell you. I think like 85 is a pretty decent weight. I mean, what's that in stone? 85 kilograms. 13 stone. That sounds about right for a grown adult. I think that sounds about right. God, I hope so. Right. Positions. You, sir, are a goalkeeper. So, 20 on goalkeeper. And all these apparently are 1. Preferred central position. Pff, who cares? Current ability dependent attributes. Needs 15 abilities filled in, only 2 filled in so far. Goalkeeping attributes are the ones that I need. So how many numbers have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So on the generator, I need 11 random numbers between 5 and 20. Oh, these are quite nice ones actually. 15, 6, 18, 20,